Welcome back to the MONSTERTHON, boys.
Again.
It doesn't stop welcoming
I did
back.
not realize this was a MONSTERTHON movie until you told me why we had to watch it.
Project X, remember that movie about the big party?
Yeah.
It was a movie about a party and how big it was, and that's it.
Yeah.
It feels like it shouldn't deserve to be a movie.
It has Kevin Durant in it.
It
It
does.
has Melissa Barrera in it?
It does.
It has Giancarlo Esposito in it.
It does.
not?
Barely.
It does.
Kathryn Newton.
I know her.
She's also in Lisa Frankenstein.
I know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's in this.
She's also Ant-Man's daughter? Is
Yeah.
she still Ant-Man's daughter, or is she the one that got replaced to be
She
Ant-Man's
is the replacement.
She's the
Okay, she is the replacement. Got it.
Angus Cloud in one of
Of
his
Sky
final-
fame?
Actually, I think this is his final performance. He died, tragically.
Yes,
Isn't
yes,
he like
did.
the young guy who died?
Yeah,
Yep.
super young guy. Yep.
Yeah. I remember
Sucks.
hearing about that.
Oh,
And-
Giancarlo Esposito. I didn't know he was in this.
yeah, he's right there.
Ian lying on microphone.
Ian when he lies.
That's one of the 3 people I knew was in the film.
Allegedly, this is a loose... Fuck mom?
Did that say? Yeah, I was going to say, does that say
I was reading her
fuck mom?
hands. This is loosely inspired by Dracula's daughter.
Yes.
Having seen the film, no the fuck it's not.
No, the fuck it's not. He should put the loudencer on.
The Loudner.
It makes it even more annoying.
You just put a fucking bullhorn at the end of your gun. So, if I'm not mistaken, Kathryn Newton's character has the words fuck and mom tattooed on the back of her hands. Does she fuck her mom, or is she a fuck mom?
What if she fucks other people's moms?
Can
MILF
Dracula's
hunting.
daughter go to Wendy's?
Now there's the question of the day, because I'm pretty sure
I'll
his
ask her.
servants aren't bound by the invitation thing.
We've had like 2 good, like decent Universal monster movies in a row. That never fucking happens.
I'm annoyed because they're all Dracula ones. Where's the Frankenstein one?
You can look through all of their masks with them on and still tell every single actor and actress that they are.
Yeah, you got to have that recognizability.
Yeah, otherwise it's not worth putting them in the film. All right, nobody commentate because I can't keep this in.
Actually, I had the funniest fucking joke. I don't want to tell it anymore.
All right, save it for the next time the licensed music plays.
I only commentate over needle drops. What kind of dork is a professional hitman who wears glasses?
He looks unassuming.
Yeah.
That's why.
He looks like he's breaking into the house.
Hey, no one said it was a kid.
Oh, no one said that? It's a fucking kid. You want to walk? Walk.
No one said we're taking a kid. The code name is Tiny Dancer.
That could be a
That's
midget.
not a code name. That's a descriptive term for their victim.
It's both.
Your code name shouldn't be something that means what it is.
Drake when he sees Millie Bobby Brown.
Drake when he sees child.
10 seconds till he at the door. Should I take the shot?
No, not Begooding Jr. Please don't.
She okay?
Yep, she's good.
Well, what do you mean she's good? She should not have a pulse.
Hey, there he is.
Lawrence Fishburne.
Free your mind, Walt.
There he is, Doc Rivers.
There he is, Kyrie Irving.
There he is, Don Knotts.
Don Knotts is white.
Right, because all you said was like fucking dead on.
One second, I just gotta send this real quick.
He's gonna take it out of her hand because that would be comedic.
She's the tech girl, so she's always on her phone because she's always teching.
How come we can't use our real name?
Are you even a thief? Do you even know this works? Like, what are you
Why
doing?
would you want to use your real name?
Is this your first heist?
Dude, it's in fucking Reservoir Dogs. They lay it out. You can't use your real name.
I've done 0 heists in my life, and I know that rule.
Nah, you don't get a house like that without being into some shit.
This is the guy who died, right?
Yes, this is the guy that died.
I'm going to be really nice to his character since this was apparently his last appearance.
Who you think he is?
But if it wasn't for that,
You would have something to say?
why does he talk like that? It's like he's on downers actively.
Now,
Wait, did he
died
die of
of an
drugs?
overdose.
Oh, I feel bad for saying that.
Oh,
now.
no!
Oh, shit. Someone put a needle drop in
You know
that.
what's even
Put a
more-
needle drop
you
behind
know
what I
what's
just
even
said.
more fucked up? I was about to say he looks like Mac Miller, so.
He does. I thought the same thing.
You got bullied in school? Probably by Dad, too. So when you got bigger than everyone else, you turned the tables.
What is she basing that off of? The fact that he's muscular?
It's not just their muscularity. It's like their stance, their posture, their grammar, their syntax.
Their stance and muscles mean that they've been beaten by their father.
Joey,
Yeah.
I'm sorry about what's gonna happen to you.
That child saying that is like the creepiest shit in the world, right?
If I was one of these ne'er-do-wells, if you will, I would think this means this isn't the first time she's been kidnapped, but I would also think that means that her dad has like a fucking hit squad that's gonna get her back.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yep.
I'm not thinking, oh, this is a vampiric child.
Yeah, sure, but either way...
It is a concerning line. You are correct.
Either way, red flags should be going off in her head.
Do you know who her father is?
Oh my God, you're gonna be a real pain in my ass, aren't you?
Her father is Nicolas Cage. Her father is the guy from Demeter that's really gangly.
What's going on is that we are fucked. That little girl is Christophe Lazar's daughter.
She's Christoph Porzingis' daughter. The entirety of the Celtics are on their way to this house.
That Sammy comes from money and knows that you come from a military background thanks to Joey.
You just had to do your little magic trick, didn't you?
Look, those were all baseless assumptions anyway. Like, I think we could still bail.
We don't get none of that money. Kinda need some money real bad right now.
You know what? That guy gets to stay and get all 50 million because he won't enjoy it.
All right, you find out this information. You can't leave. You have a gun. Do you kill yourself?
Yes.
This guy looks like discount Ryan Gosling. I finally pieced it together.
I don't know anything about Christophe Lazar at this point except for that
plays
everyone
for
else
the
is afraid of him. He plays for the Celtics. That's it.
Yeah. That's the new canon of this film.
So I'm killing everyone else and I'm taking the full money because I'm not afraid of the fucking Celtics, bro.
You should be. They're in the championship right
Well,
now.
they don't play with guns, do they? They play with balls. I have a gun.
Christoph Porzingis is like 7 feet tall. What if he had a gun?
Oh, shit.
Ian, is there a single member of the Celtics team right now you think you could take in a fist fight?
Peyton Pritchard.
That's a good answer.
He's a small white guy. I'm a small white guy.
Doesn't mean you can take him. It means that you might have a chance of not dying.
Exactly. I get myself the best shot.
Is there anyone on the team that you could flatten?
No.
Okay, that's
No.
what I thought.
They're professional athletes.
Who do you think would beat your ass the hardest, and why is it Jason Tatum?
Jason Tatum's built different. He's like 6'8", and he's all muscle. He's killing me.
What about famed criminal Christophe Lazar of the Celtics?
So let's watch each other's backs.
He's the first one to die.
Now, Ian, I know this is a horror film, and he is the only African-American character in it. And he's probably had the least to do or say of everyone involved. But what leads you to that conclusion?
Because he goes, hey, main character, let's watch each other's backs. And then he's going to die.
He looks like if Elon Musk ate a Cybertruck. It's a very highbrow film. I didn't expect this level of layered writing.
No, I don't dislike it, but this guy pisses me off.
I hope he dies soon.
Mart.
Fuck. God damn it.
I hate to break
I
it to
can't
you.
stop. This is not his last role.
Oh. Oh, then you can keep making fun of him all day long.
His
even though he's
last role
currently dead.
came out this year.
Oh, what was it?
No, I want you guys to guess. It has come out.
Have we heard of it?
Yes, you have.
Lisa Frankenstein.
Nope. Similar ballpark.
Ballpark. Okay.
I'll say ballpark in spirit of it looked like trash and it probably ended up being trash.
Garfield.
You are correct.
Wow. What is his role?
Snickers.
Like the candy bar?
Sure.
Oh, no. He's wandering into a room alone.
Right after he saw the picture with the girl in it.
Oh, no.
Can you guys name me any other film this guy's been in?
Euphoria, the
TV show.
Movie.
No.
Maybe?
The Making of Euphoria, a film documentary.
Dean, you better not be fucking with me again.
Can you guys tell this girl's a little young? She's dressed like a fucking Gwen Stefani music video.
She dresses like Hot Topic fucked Spencer's.
So is she a fuck mom or does she fuck her mom? I still want to know.
I think she hates her mom because that's why she does this, even though she came from money.
Nothing like getting back at your mom by becoming a professional criminal who kidnaps children. I just vote blue. That's how I do it.
Oh, goodness, you classic prankster.
In that regard, that wasn't his fault. He was just sitting there.
Why do you have a dick on your face?
What?
No one draws a dick on their own face. She knows the answer to that question.
Be honest, what does that look like to you?
It looks like a fucking wild animal ripped him apart.
No, it looks like he was decapitated.
Looks like a katana went through him.
We better check on the girl.
Hey, she has blood all over her. What's going on, guys?
Nothing.
Valdez is in here, and he did it.
Or one of us is Valdez.
Trying the door, it triggered it or something.
So, your safeguard is to lock the door, but keep the windows breakable. But when the door is pushed or interacted with, then you lock down the windows from escape. So it's actually really easy to escape the house. You just don't fuck with the door first.
He's gonna hurt me.
Who?
The man with the glasses. He told me I had to keep a secret or he'd hurt me.
See, I don't know. Like, I feel like the girl already broke character in front of her. And she watched that happen and saw her say the most creepy shit of all time directly to her face, deadpan. And now she's going back to character, and now it's working again. If this is for a different character, like if like he walked in there and she fooled him, yeah, okay.
See, that's great though, because she's planting the seed because she's the guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
She is Valdez. That's clear from the trailers. Has he become a thrall? A vampiric thrall?
His throat ripped. Oh my god.
God.
He has become deceased, is what he has
Took
become.
a good bite. Good big bite. And hey, the black guy died second.
That's
Progress.
true. I
told
gaslit
you he
Ian.
was dying real early.
This truly is the end of racism.
Joey, what's happening?
Just sorting something out.
I'm just trying to do my...
This is one of those movies that you shouldn't have seen the trailer.
Yeah.
Because we all know the twist.
We all know the twists the whole time.
That's some Black Adam levels of bad.
Here's the thing, though. Like, if you don't reveal that in the trailer,
No one's coming to see this movie.
no one's coming to see this movie. You know?
Yeah, it's an unwinnable situation.
Mm-hmm. So, when she healed, is the bullet in her brain still?
Yeah, she don't need it.
Just think it out.
The fucking girl is Valdez, you moron.
I thought her name was Abigail.
She isn't. There isn't a. Jesus fucking.
I kind of like that exchange.
There's pool cues in the game room. Go sharpen them into stakes.
Okay.
Go do that by yourself.
You go check the kitchen for garlic.
Right, let's all split up. The smartest option.
Yeah, alone. Come on, guys. There's 4 of you. There were 2 tasks. There are 4 of you. The face I'm making the entire time I'm getting head.
Let's fucking go.
You guys are way too confident in this.
What the fuck?
Are you surprised that the vampire can escape rooms easily?
All right, what do you do in this situation? I shoot myself in the head.
At this point, yes.
I think I would try and go to Abigail and be like, bro, make me a vampire. I kind of want to do it.
She's just going to eat you.
It's worth an ask if I'm going to get eaten anyway. May as well try.
I'd shoot myself in the head.
No, I'm with Ian. Those are not good enough to kill him. That is such a tiny...
Yeah, but like, what if it's a lot of them?
I'm starting to think the kid is Lazar.
Guys, I'm starting to think the kid is the vampire.
I'm starting to think Angus Cloud is dead in real life.
Whoa, hey, that's insensitive to the character fictionally.
This movie, all right, so I don't know if I like it.
I like it. It's dumb as fuck.
It's not like great.
We'll talk at the end. I have a few thoughts.
There's a lot of camp factor that I like in this.
Fuck! What the fuck?
Oh my god! All right, yeah, this movie's great. I'm not giving this movie. I refuse to give this movie a negative score.
He should bite her.
I'll rip your fucking hands off and gorge myself on your blood.
The last text every ex-girlfriend of mine sends. If she punched through a door, she can definitely bend that metal.
Scared.
That's not gonna work.
It worked again.
Oh my god. I know who he is.
He's in Godzilla X Kong the New
yeah,
Empire.
he's the fucking... He's Trapper.
Yep.
He's that asshole.
That guy.
That's where I knew him from.
Fan favorite Trapper.
Fucking love that guy. And by that, I mean, he sure is in it.
And by that, I mean, please don't put humans in those films.
What's so fucking funny?
Yep.
Wow, it's exactly what we expected.
Yeah, I didn't say anything when you guys were saying that, but like, yeah.
Listen, I'm not saying this film isn't predictable as shit.
In all vampire media, vampires have the most violent reaction to sunlight I've ever seen.
Yeah, usually, even like before this, like the most violent I saw was like a burning, you know, like skin actively starting to immolate. That was like a grenade went off in her wrist.
I think I would try to find a way up to that window and break it and crawl out.
It's not even that high up, I don't think.
Yeah, it's like 10, 12 feet.
Okay, we searched the house. 2 teams.
Oh my god, we're still splitting up.
At least they're not going completely alone.
What?
Detective my ass. Damn, almost like you should have climbed to the window. The good plan.
They haven't cut back to the window because it's so obvious that they could just climb out. Dad, this movie's fucking amazing.
That was crazy.
That was hilarious.
Yep, I didn't want to say anything.
Holy shit is right.
So it's a partial glimpse from a reflection of a
Yeah,
plate
that's some
that
power.
holds food.
This is the opposite of that scene in Dracula in 1979 where he's like, it's always daylight somewhere.
Well, that's,
Trap.
Oh, I'm taking it.
what the fuck else?
Yeah, exactly.
Stay in the sunlight, you
No, I'm
bitches!
good, actually.
Climb out the window! You still can!
No, you know what? I'm really good. I'm going to take the bait.
Oh my god. You know what? You go on ahead. I'll keep a lookout out here where the sun is. You go
Oh,
on.
for a couple more hours, I'm taking the bait. Guys, this was a social experiment. It's me, Gustavo Fring.
There's a hidden camera right there.
You're on Punked.
You're on ridiculousness. Unloads the clip into the host.
I brought you back here to offer you a deal.
We're not taking any fucking deals.
This deal I'm taking.
You get the complete treatment. Total autonomy.
CJ?
This I take.
Yeah, exactly.
This I
you,
take.
you didn't want to go down the secret death tunnel.
I didn't know he was in the fucking house. I do, and because I seen the movie. But like, if I didn't, I wouldn't have known.
Fuck it.
That's my guy.
Bite me.
That's my guy. Fuck it, bite me.
I can't wait for him to not be alive at the end of the movie.
His teeth are little fangs. Each tooth has a pair.
I feel fucking great.
This is a worse problem than the problem that was in the film before. He's worse.
I hope the movie ends with Frank winning and then forgetting he's a vampire, walking outside and just blowing up.
We're gonna go see that kid of yours, and I'm gonna make you kill him.
Why is he such a dick?
Yeah, is this part of being a vampire where you just think of the most cartoony things you could possibly say?
Yeah, like, I know they weren't friends, but like, god damn.
I'm too weak to take him alone. Help me kill him and I'll let you go.
I don't like that Abigail's not the final boss. Movie's called Abigail.
It's called Abigail. It feels more like Joey X Abigail the New Empire. Am I right, guys?
Choke slam! Oh my god.
Good thing she's already dead. That would have killed her. Damn, he won, right?
He super won. He the most won.
Like, that's what just happened.
And then her dad walks in and it's fucking
Nick
Nicolas
Cage.
Cage.
I think it's time to play my game.
You could call the game Stabigail.
That's actually a pretty good title for the game. That same blood from, like, you know, Angus Cloud and Kevin Durand is just passing back and forth between them as they keep draining each other.
Oh, fuck.
We did it.
Noisimo.
Wow, blood of everyone that walked into this house recently.
Oh man, there are entrails on my favorite pair of cargo pants.
For what it's worth, you just have to show up.
Like that, covered in the blood and entrails of your victims. Please be Nick Cage.
That would have been spectacular.
Who the fuck are you? What if it was
another new actor?
I've gone by many names.
What is that accent?
Plus, yes.
Hey, Dad, don't kill this one.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you know, that's a very apt reaction. What if she exploded? How many showers do you think it would take to get that much blood out of your
A year's
everything?
One big shower.
One 12-hour-long shower.
Me who showers every 5 years, no showers.
Wait, Angus Cloud died?
Yeah, no way.
That's so sad.
Insane.
That's actually kind of a sick signature.
I actually liked it a lot. I mean, it's dumb as fuck.
Yeah.
The ending's pretty weak, and I don't mean like the actual end where she gets to leave. That's fucking whatever. I'm talking about like Dan Stevens' character suddenly becoming the final boss for a pretty good chunk of it.
Yep.
I feel like he got that fucking leap in logic where it's like, dude,
Yes.
I get you're a dick, but you have not been evil.
I buy that he would choose to be corrupt and be a vampire and whatever, and maybe that he'd even feed on her because she's the only human near him.
Yeah.
But the logic of I'm gonna make you watch
Kill
your
your son
die or whatever the fuck,
Where
like
the fuck did that come
that
from?
did not get established at all.
Yeah, it felt
So-
like a big leap to just unredeemable evil for the sake of they needed Abigail to be redeemed at the end.
So they could be friends.
But then you also have the dad that could have done that because he's the stout. If he has Lazar, he's fucking evil as shit. So I think it's got kind of a weak third act.
Yeah.
There are decisions made by the characters. They pull the fucking let's split up and look for clues gang.
Twice.
I mean, one of them's not so bad because they depart and then come back together. But there is that moment where it's like you go away by yourself. Sammy, you also go off by yourself, and it's like, hold the fuck up.
Who the fuck would do that?
Yeah, you're all idiots.
Nobody would do that.
That being said, I did have a lot of fun with this.
Yeah,
Like,
it's very fun.
the dialogue is stupid and also hilarious. It is a lot of fun. It's campy as fuck. It's kind of a horror comedy, honestly. And like it's a double-edged sword because the trailers made me want to go see it. Because I thought it looked kind of dumb, but also fun. And sometimes you want that. You know?
That's fair.
I don't need every movie to be The Godfather. I don't need every movie to be The Lighthouse. I can go see an hour 40 movie that's about a 12-year-old girl who just happens to also be a vampire. Dude, she used fucking Kathryn Newton's ribs like a speed bag. That was funny as shit.
That was
like she
funny
wasn't
as
even
shit,
trying to kill her. She wasn't even like gouging or clawing. She just started fucking throwing haymakers. There's some worth to this film. I'm gonna give it an 8. I had a good time. I thought it was funny as hell.
More like Abigail.
I think I'm going to give it a little bit of a step lower. I was leaning towards 7. It's fun, campy. Some of the effects are It looks fine. It's not like, whoa, that looks great. It's like, oh, okay, sure. Some of the dialogues,
the dialogue's pretty
the
weak here.
characters aren't very strong. The script falls off towards the end, but like, it's a fun time. Like, it's not a bad time at all. I had a solid experience. It's not masterpiece level. It's not schlocky garbage level.
Yeah.
It rides the line decently well. Sometimes it toes over, but you can forgive it as long as you have a fun time.
Can I also add, Renfield is better vampire violence camp.
I was gonna.
Renfield is the superior version of this.
I was gonna talk about that after the fact. I was gonna go over the past like few of them, but
yeah, sorry.
That's all right.
Didn't mean to take the wind out of that. I just like thought of that as Ian was talking. I was like, Renfield's the better version of like.
I think Dracula and
Dracula violence.
Yeah,
that's also funny.
So Abigail, I think I gave it a 6 when I watched it the first time. It's decent. It's fun. It's got its moments.
Yeah.
It's just a real mixed bag for me because. Yeah, I like the characters, but I don't like the decisions they make, which kind of makes me not like them a little bit more.
That's fair.
Yeah.
They split up twice. I think both times were after they knew about the vampire existing.
Yep.
If I remember correctly. So, like, it's just... And they use a lot of horror tropes where fucking Angus Cloud is he's going to do a fake scare because it's a horror movie and you got to put a scare in the movie before it starts getting actual scary shit. So you may as well fucking do it now to scare. It's just so the audience after 20 minutes can go, something at all. It's so pandering. I hate it.
That's why horror is my least favorite genre.
Yeah, they do like just because they feel like they don't have to make as good of a movie if they just scare you. It's like it's a cheat code, you know?
Well, that scene of Dan Stevens vomiting blood went on for so long that it went from funny to gross back to funny.
Yeah, and I think that's the intention. It's self-aware to an extent. It
Oh, yeah.
knows that it's ridiculous and over the top. How well does that tone blend with the rest of it? Okay. I think it's not a bad movie. It's definitely worth the experience, worth the time.
I had a fun time.
I think I'm going to stick by a score of a 6.
That's
I
fair.
think it's okay.
I was leaning... Oh, sorry. I was leaning between a 6 and a 7. The one thing that prevented me from giving it a 6 was I knew the twist going into the trailer because it's in the trailer.
So
if this movie pulled the rug out from underneath you instead of showing me in the trailer, I actually would have given it a higher score.
Yeah,
because it would have been interesting. I would have been like, oh shit!
That would have been
okay.
Fun. Unexpected twist.
I bet, like, knowing stuff going in, I couldn't be like, well, the trailer spoiled this, and like, that's not the movie's fault.
So let me ask you a question. How do you feel about Dracula at the end?
He was fine.
What was the point?
I feel like, the movie didn't do anything.
He didn't need to be there.
He didn't need to be there. Didn't do anything with that.
He was fine. I don't know, like...
Was that sequel bait? I'm not even sure.
Abigail 2. The Wrath of Abigail. There you go.
I have a feeling...
Of Abigail? No.
I have a feeling what happened was, in the script originally, he was Dracula. This was a Dracula's daughter-esque thing. But they wrote out probably a name drop of Dracula and just made it like a generic name, you know? Christoph
He does
Lazar.
have that line where he's like, I've gone by many names.
Right.
Yeah.
They leave it open.
Which
so
is
totally
also
could
like
be.
a Dracula thing to say.
Super Dracula thing.
Yeah.
I think they kept it vague on purpose. Maybe they don't want to go down that road. I don't know.
I feel like they tried to have it both ways. We're like, we're going to show Christoph Porzingis and we're gonna show Dan Stevens being the bad guy. But you should have done one or the other.
They should have done one or the other. But like, I don't know. It just feels like another little extra layer where I think he's in Downton Abbey. So they're like, hey, guy from Downton Abbey, come over here real quick and be Dracula and scary at the end. But like, it should have either been he's not in it, Abigail lets her leave.
Yeah.
And then you see like a looming figure enter the house.
Or
he fucking kills her.
Yeah.
And he goes, I don't care.
It's either he's not in it or he's the final fight.
Yep.
Yeah. The looming figure cutting to black is the most sequel bait thing ever.
No,
So
you just have him. You just have him enter.
Side for that. That's
You just have him enter the house
because
you know they said he's
call
coming.
me Mad Max because that's bait.
You know he's coming.
But yeah, no, I mean I don't know
because
they said
Abigail's made it clear several times he does not care about her.
Lambert specifically said he called him.
So because we ended the MONSTERTHON with 2017's The Mummy. So let's just talk about.
I mean, we've ended the MONSTERTHON several times since.
We've ended it.
No,
right
it's
now.
never ending. We're not ending it now because there's more.
We initially ended it with 2017's The Mummy. Let's talk about the, I believe, 5 films that have come out since.
With the exception of the one, they've been on a hot streak. Actually, I don't know.
So 2020's Invisible Man.
Banger.
Fucking amazing film.
Yeah, awesome time.
The Munsters.
Garbage.
Hot ass.
Renfield's
Good.
Last Voyage of the Demeter.
Good.
This.
Good.
Fine.
Yeah. Like I said, aside from the one, they've kind of been on a hot streak. They had 3 ones that I would say are watchable in a row. That hasn't fucking happened since the 30s.
Yep. So
which I was not a part of.
They've done an Invisible Man movie. They've done a Monster Mash, but not really because it's a different property. And then they did 3 separate Dracula adaptations.
It's
in a
really
row.
weird that only one of the characters is getting any love.
I will also point out, they're not direct Dracula adaptations. The most direct one was Demeter.
Demeter, and it was
based
awesome.
on 1 chapter.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
And it's a kick-ass movie for it.
It's a good movie, don't get me wrong. I liked Demeter. I liked Renfield. I enjoyed Abigail. But my point is, like, they haven't done an actual fucking Dracula adaptation.
Yeah.
Yep. They have not.
They've adapted bits and pieces of the lore. But they
did a
haven't
movie about
actually
his
done
thrall.
an
They did a
adaptation.
movie about 1 chapter. They did a movie about his daughter, which is technically an original character, right? To their universe?
Yes, to their thing.
Yeah. So
the most accurate Dracula adaptations by Universal have been 1931 Dracula
Banger.
and Frank Langella's Dracula from 1979.
that movie sucked.
Well, let me keep it on topic here. Of those 5, real quick, how would you guys rank them?
Monsters is at the bottom.
Monsters is at the bottom.
Monsters at the
Invisible Man's
bottom.
at the top.
Yep.
Demeter is above Renfield, which is above Abigail.
That's exactly what I would do.
I hate to be that guy, but it's literally like Invisible Man's at the top, Monsters is at the bottom, and then the other 3 kind of jumble around depending on my mood.
Fair enough. I would rank
I think I gave them all 8s.
I go with Ian straight up. I say Invisible, Demeter, Renfield, this, and then of course Monsters.
I think that's probably how I'd settle.
That's not a slight towards any of the 3 in the middle.
No.
They're all relatively comparable with each other. I like the serious nature of Demeter a lot, and I really like the
camp.
more realistic adaptation of Demeter. I like the campiness and funniness of Renfield, and I think it does a better job with its characters and plot than this campy funny film does. So I put it above it.
But I could also see I just want to watch this for like the dumb shit.
Yep.
You know?
Big time. Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I'd say the first 4 are good, and then it's the Monsters.
Yep. We know the next Universal
Is
Monster
it?
film is, of course, Lee Whannell's Wolfman, returning director from Invisible Man. So
Yep.
that's
Sweet.
going to be wild next
Who's
year.
the Wolfman?
Christopher Abbott.
Poor things. He's the asshole.
Oh!
All right, guys.
Catch
We'll
you
see you
guys
for the Wolfman.
Fuck, coming out next year.